It's Thursday, June the 10th, and we received some numbers this morning related to CPI and
inflation numbers.
Inflation numbers were a little hotter than
anticipated. They came in hot, guys. A little hotter than this time last month. Year over year, the number came in at 5% inclusive in all inflation, and then the thing we don't understand, if you remove food and gas, and that came in still a little hotter at 3.8%.
Right. And 4.7 was the expected number. And last time I checked, you and I both eat, and we both drive cars. So the X number, meaning X energy and food, is always, to me, baffling.
We're getting phone calls from clients that are asking us about where the market is and what's going on. I got a great text this morning from a client early that wants to talk about that specifically in some areas of concern. And let us assure you that we're aware that the focus this summer is going to be on inflation. The focus is what the Fed is going to do. And it is a bookend. We're getting information with people that we consult, that we follow, that are saying, hey, it's temporary, it's transitory, it's going to work its way through. And then the other extreme is, no, the Fed's going to be caught short on this.
Yeah, so if the Fed's wrong, we'll see inflation a lot sooner than anticipated. And then we'll have to make adjustments in your portfolio. The sentiment is they are going to be correct, that supply chains will be back connected, and that the labor shortages, which are adding a lot to inflation because they just don't have enough workers in a lot of places, once the people go back to work, that will also help offset some of this inflation.
And I don't know if you recall that we said a couple of weeks ago there were 18 million Americans still out of work. This morning's report showed 15 million, so that number is coming down. That's playing into what you're saying. More and more states now, I think the last number we saw, 25, 26
still
states are now discontinuing the government's stay-at-home unemployment added benefits, so folks are coming back to work. But you still can't help anywhere you go. It doesn't matter where. Anywhere you go, you see help wanted signs. So if the Fed has it right and this summer balances out, then these inflation numbers should begin to fall in check. Now, interesting, even though with the increase coming in hot today, the 10-year Treasury didn't move. In fact, it's actually off 10 basis points. It's in the 1.5% range, where in the last couple of weeks it's in
as high as 1.7.
1.7. So it is a factor to watch, and we're watching. Now, even with that being said, we would say to you, getting out of the stock market would not be the right thing to do, even if the Fed is wrong. Now, making changes, redirecting, finding things that work well in an inflationary market would be the right thing to do. And that's what we're doing this summer. That's what we're doing right now. We're having talks, we're looking at holdings, we're looking at positions, and we're making changes. Remember the change we made earlier in the year with the bonds in preparation. We're as equally active on the other side and looking at what to do.
And we also made changes on the equity side to move more towards value and cyclical type of investments along with small cap. So we're following the formula, and we'll have a formula for inflationary times also.
Let me give you one quick just added. It's different than the inflation. You hear about it a lot. Meme, M-E-M-E stocks. Meme stocks are stocks that are being driven for all practical purposes by the internet and the volatility. They're highly volatile, and they're being driven by folks sitting in, we're joking, in their parents' basements, and the chat rooms are driving stocks and stock values. And there's a phenomenon. Yeah, the social media side, and there's a phenomenon in that. We are not working in those areas. We're watching it, but you hear a lot about it, and that's what a meme stock is. It's a stock that is being driven by social media and chat rooms and that type of conversation.
They usually end up on the platform Reddit. So if you see stocks that are being traded on Reddit, you probably know you see a meme stock.
call us if you have any questions. Call us if you have any concerns. We're talking with all our clients throughout this summer. Look for new things and new spots that are going to be added to our webpage. We're going to add some spots on Social Security, some enhancements. We're going to add some features that could help, unfortunately, those that have find themselves being widowed or widowed-er, and also in divorce. We're going to have some checklists posted, but that's to come this summer. Where a lot of things going on. We're always glad that you're with us. Remember, it is your money.
And your money matters.
See you next week.